Hey kids, how you doing? It's me, your TV pal comic book man, with your January 2010 calendar of savings here at Alternate Reality. The big event for this month is, of course, the Essential Sale, which is going on from the 18th through the 22nd. In the Essential Sale, all my omnibuses, all of my masterworks, all of my archives, all of my essentials, and all of my showcase trade paperbacks are all 35% off for the entire run of the sale. And of course, the 20th of this month is also Founders Day, where everything in the store is 20% off. And finally, don't forget, Hulk is the hero of the month, where all the Hulk trades are 25% off. That's all this month here at Alternate Reality.
And the boys are going to go talk wrestling. And I'm going to go sit here and wonder what the hell they're talking about.
Well, shame, shame, shame.
Wrestling news, episode 19. Tulips plus Foregons equals Titans.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, it's wrestling news. This time, TNA. And once again, joining me is...
Bo, how you doing, kids?
Way to sell that excitement there.
Hope you had a happy new year, and hope you didn't eat too much food and drink too much beer. Well, maybe beer.
Actually, we do help
Or
you add
cheese.
an excessive amount of beer because beer is good for you, as I can well attest.
Well, I don't know about you, but I saw a lot of people getting White Castles for the new year. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's the ultimate beer. That's the ultimate drunk food, as anybody could tell you. But TNA news.
Yes, TNA
Big
news.
news from the TNA, and it can be
Big news.
summed up in one word. Woo! That's right. The 60-minute man, the all night long. He might I emphasize, be coming to TNA. That's right. The best there ever was. Slick Rick, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Is he coming or not?
Since TNA is now basically going to be co-run by Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff, and he just did a tour with Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff and folks.
Hogan's there too?
Hogan will be there starting actually on the 4th. In fact, there's a 3-hour show on that Monday of the 4th. You won't even see it, but it'll be on, and they're going to rerun on Thursday. 3 hours. Hogan will be wrestling there. We're going to be on the
Talk about reaching back.
Basically, Flair said that the WWE is not going to use him. Then he will be interested in going and working with TNA Wrestling because Hulk Hogan's involved. The only deal with that is if he does hook up with TNA, he wants Panda Energy, the parent company of TNA, to sign him to a contract so that if TNA folds,
He still
would
gets
still
paid.
be getting a check.
I hear he has expenses.
Oh, he's got 3 alimony payments to
Yeah.
make. He just got remarried.
He's
so.
got. He not only that, he never learns.
I think it's about $60,000 a month he's paying in alimony.
Yeah, that boy's got to get to work soon. In other TNA news, I hear they're branching out on Spike.
They're going to get a second show on Spike called TNA Epics. It is going to be using old matches. They're already making the show, so it's not going to cost them any money because the show's on in the UK. We will get to watch this in January on Spike because Spike is very interested in pumping up a little more TNA product for their network.
Yes, and old matches from
Very old matches.
from a federation that's like 5 minutes old.
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Back on your radio.
back to the ladies. Christy Hemme, as beautiful as they come, she's not going to be wrestling no mo.
Nope, she's retiring as an active wrestler due to her neck injuries. She'll be doing backstage interviews. She's also this week announced she's going to get married. Hemme was one of the people who was found in the Diva Search. He did a Playboy layout in which we found out that Christy Hemme really has a major league ass.
Yes. Not is, but has.
But she got her neck messed up. She had neck surgery. She came back from neck surgery. She said that she would much rather retire before she takes a bad bump and becomes, let's say, permanently paralyzed. And so she'll be retiring from active wrestling forever.
At any rate, Bo, Cardinal, and everyone here at the Outhouse wishes the happy couple all the best in the years to come.
That's all we got?
Well, no, we have more.
No, we have more.
We're going for happy
Talking
couples.
about happy couples.
Happy couples.
Now we're going to go back to the TNA.
Yeah.
Talking about Nicole Rosinski, or as some may know her, Roxy.
She's back. She showed up at the last TNA taping. She was hanging out in Mexico. She was doing some recording work. She's back as one of the
Fitness competitions.
Yes.
Yes.
She's one of the TNA Knockouts.
Knockouts.
And while we're talking about knockouts, we will blend into the next segment, which involves
The MMA, sort of. Lisa Marie Varon, which you know as Tara, or going back to the other federation, which we don't talk about here, Victoria. She has a Twitter account, and on this account, she has recently posted.
She pitched a reality series featuring herself and her move from professional wrestling to try to get into MMA. A couple pay-per-views ago, they tried to do a bit where the ex-wife of Randy Couture attacked her. They thought this was going to be a big deal, Major League angle, which went absolutely nowhere. But she's going to try to become an MMA fighter and maybe get booked by, let's say, somebody like Strikeforce and fight.
But does she stand a chance?
No. Well, you know, she used to be a power lifter. She could probably pick up Awesome Kong with both of her hands, and Awesome Kong's a load. In fact, she could pick up
Wide
Awesome
load.
Kong means she could probably pick her up. And she says she's been picking up on the MMA stuff pretty well. So it's a possibility. And Spike, as I said, looking for TV programming, and so
got to sign talent. Got to sign talent.
Run that show.
Well, Victoria, Tara, Lisa, go get them, kid. That's the new. Now let's talk a little bit about the old, and we don't really want to end it on such a downer. But as some of you may know, very recently, the wrestling world lost one of the true legends, Steve Dr. Death Williams. Anybody familiar with an old federation called the World Class Championship Wrestling, based in Dallas, Texas, will know the name of Dr. Death like that. Also in the old federation known as the NWA, which became the WCW, which became the WWE. Anybody who's a true wrestling fan will know Steve Williams. He had fought cancer for a long time, and we're sorry to say that he finally lost that battle.
Yeah, he developed throat cancer. He had surgery. He thought the cancer was gone. The cancer came back. He passed away right before New Year's Eve. His last wrestling appearance on TV was actually in the WWF against Steve Austin. It was a run that didn't really go very successfully after that point. From that point, he had a couple of other businesses, but most recently, and up to the point where he was dead, he was employed by Southwest Airlines as a baggage handler from the terminal lot in Denver. So if you're ever in the Denver airport and you saw some guy moving luggage into the plane,
Dr. Death might have been slinging your bags.
Dr. Death might have been doing that. And what's really cool about Southwest was he got sick, he couldn't work, they kept paying him.
They still paid him. Attaboy Southwest, attaboy Steve. And they say you make the impact by the people who say nice things about you after when you're gone. In this case, judging by all the comments from the wrestling world about how great Steve Williams was, he was one of the best, and he will be missed. Okay, well, on that note, that does it for wrestling news. To catch more wrestling news, media news, comic book news,
any news in the world,
any other news in the world,
in
seeing this lovely face, all you have to do is go to the website, which you can find at Sarah.
Seriously, guys, it's www.myalternatereality.com. It's not that complicated.
Check it out. Come on in. All kinds of stuff. Until then, this is the Cardinal and
Bo
saying, see ya!
Bye!
Hey kids, your TV pal Comic Book Man here to remind you that the January Alternate Reality Hero of the Month is none other than The Incredible Hulk. That's right, all my Incredible Hulk trade paperbacks are 25% off all month long. Not the junky ones, not the overstock, not stuff I can't get rid of, but every single Incredible Hulk trade paperback in the house is 25% off all January long. It doesn't matter whether he's green, gray, red, purple, orange, hulked up, scarred up, she-hulked up, screwed up. They're all 25% off all month long here at Alternate Reality. Alternate Reality is located at 3149 West 111th Street. That's the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in Chicago, the beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood neighborhood. You can always reach us at 773-881-HERO or at the store's website, www.myalternatereality.com.